Arriving in a new country can be quite a challenge, particularly if you come directly from your home country to a place such as China. All travelers will experience some sort of culture shock when arriving in a new country that is different from their home country in terms of culture, religion, and language. Culture shock can be light or severe, but in any case, culture shock is also part of traveling, and in some ways, it's also the reason why we travel.
Hi guys, I am Kun, I am from Russia. I've been living in China for 5 years now, and today I am going to share with things that shocked me when I first came to China. Topless Chinese men during the summertime in Beijing. Yes, I'm not joking. You can see lots of topless Chinese men outside during the summertime, especially in some traditional old areas in Beijing, like hutongs. Middle-aged men or old men, they're walking down on the street with the rolled up their t-shirt, but it's only during the summertime when it's really hot. Maybe for them it's a natural way to stay cool, but for the newcomers probably it's a bit surprising sight. So another surprising thing that Chinese people are really hardworking. They even have some working schedule which is called 996, which means that they are working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and 6 days per week. Also another thing which shocked me a lot, Chinese people, they have only 5 days holidays per year. And if you want to increase your holidays, you have to work in the company more than 10 years. So then you can have 10 days of holidays per year. Well, when it comes to the Chinese food, it was a bit shocking because for me, when I was living in Russia, I thought the Chinese food, I knew about the Peking duck, I knew about the dumplings, noodles. I knew that the Chinese food is really rich, but it was really shocking when I just arrived to Beijing. I still can try something new. Even though I am living like 5 years here, I can literally try every day something new. Also, one thing which I really like about living in China, that you can travel to the different province and you can try many different dishes in every single province. If you have ever lived in China or you have some Chinese friends, you probably hear 你喝水点说一把. In China, hot water can do like some magic things, that it can help you from the sickness. They will always tell you to drink hot water. So why they're drinking a hot water is because according to the traditional Chinese medicine, every human they made of yin and yang elements. So it's believed that if you will drink more hot water, it means you will balance your yin and yang element, which will help you to get rid of these sicknesses. Many people are still spitting on the street. It's mostly about the middle or old age men, and I believe it's because of the smoking habits and also the air pollution. And I read somewhere that according to the traditional Chinese medicine, it's better out than have it inside. China, I think a lot of men they are smoking outside, and not only outside, they're also smoking inside of the restaurant. Not really a pleasure thing when you're having a food in the restaurant. So really don't like when I am taking a taxi driver they're smoking inside of their car, so it smells really bad inside of the car. I think first time when I saw like how the man is peeing outside, it was during the nighttime. And I thought in the nighttime maybe it's fine, but I also saw many times after that how the men are pee outside during the daytime. I think that's a bit embarrassing. So during the lunchtime, you can see everywhere in China how the people they're sleeping at their desk or on a park bench or in their restaurant. Napping is also an office culture in China, and even some companies they're requiring their employees to sleep at least 30 minutes during the lunchtime, and it's believed that it boosts their productivity. Today is AQI is 169, which is moderately polluted. can see here. But I think recently the air pollution is getting much more better in Beijing. I remember when I first came to Beijing in 2016, it was much more worse than now. And I remember one day when AQI was more than 500, I could barely see my fingers from this distance. But recently it's getting much more better. Chinese government declared pollution war, including closing and relocating highly polluting coal-fired power plants in urban areas. What about the traffic? Traffic can be a nightmare for drivers, but not only for drivers but also for the pedestrian and cyclists, because we are usually facing a challenge to cross the road. The car drivers, they are not always giving the rights for pedestrians or cyclists to cross the road. So this is the things which shocked me in China personally. I shared my experience while I've been living here for 5 years. And I want to ask you guys, have you ever been to China and what shocked you the most? Please leave your comments below, and bye bye, see you in the next video.